I see you at the Foster's VFL Grand Final live here on Channel 7. Come on the Blues.
To put up with the nice thing.
Race 2 on the program, and Kevin Thompson, your caller. Well, we'll just turn our sound up here and we might get it through.
Going up to make a line of 3, 2.5 final showdown. T-shirt Empire on the fence and then lurching and back of the tail is Grand Liner. Heading up the side, 6.50 to go. Still nothing between these three. Royal Refund, Without Reason and Cover Girl all together as they come up to the turn. 2 lengths final showdown. T-shirt Empire on the fence and then a break to lurching and last of all on the inside is Grand Liner. Around the turn, Royal Refund out 3 wide. Without Reason the fence and Cover Girl all battling it out. Final showdown hooked to the outside, running on fairly well. Cover Girl got to the front again, a half length Without Reason, but Final Showdown's gathered them in very quickly. Final Showdown's raced past these leaders. Cover Girl, T-shirt Empire's running on well, but it's all Final Showdown. He's beaten them easily at the finish. Final Showdown by more than 2 lengths. Very close second, Cover Girl and T-shirt Empire. Then followed in Grand Liner, followed by Without Reason. He's run second.
Okay, well there they went over the line, and we had number 2 Final Showdown, which should pay $3.15 and $1.45. Only 2 place dividends, so the second is very important. Cover Girl 75 and T-shirt Empire $3.20. That's the second race in the program from Sydney today, as we see Final Showdown coming down the outside to win quite easily, but very close for second and third. Now the runners are coming into the mounting yard for a really good one here at Caulfield. Sovereign Place, the inside from Beguile, Cativo, Waratah Bay, Camden Boy, Italian Verdict, Brown Bomber, Star Trist, Lord Julian coming in. Just standing behind the line at the moment, and the other one away is Tiger Royal. Cativo clear favourite on the tape, but there's about 3 of them equal favourites, just under each way odds in the ring. Now Lord Julian has gone in. And here's Tiger Royal coming up on the outside. And so the field is ready down at the Caulfield Cup barrier for the Bill Williamson Handicap. Camden Boy Towie, so is Lord Julian. The lights on and they're racing. And they've jumped in a pretty good even line. Italian Verdict was away well on the inside. Sovereign Place, Waratah Bay and Beguiled. Out wide a Tiger Royal, nothing really wanting to lead, and Lord Julian dropped out to the rear. Heading down to the judges' box for the first time now, and Camden Boy just in front of Waratah Bay, pulling very hard, and Beguiled the inside. Tiger Royal and Sovereign Place behind them, a length then to Brown Bomber, a length Italian Verdict, 1.5 Cativo, Star Tristan, last 2 lengths away Lord Julian. Out of the straight to the 1800 metre mark now, and Camden Boy finally took over to be about 2 lengths in front of Beguiled. On the inside, Sovereign Place, a length Waratah Bay, Tiger Royal, Italian Verdict getting up inside them, a length and a half Brown Bomber. Then 1 to Cativo, 2 lengths to Star Tristan, Lord Julian a half length away on the inside. At the 1600, Camden Boy by a length to Beguiled. A length away, Sovereign Place, a half Waratah Bay, pulling very hard. 1 to Italian Verdict, a half Tiger Royal, a length Cativo and Brown Bomber, and a length and a half further back Star Tristan, neck away Lord Julian. 8 lengths covered the field at the 1400. The leader still Camden Boy. Led about a length and a half here to Beguiled, who's settled reasonably well from Sovereign Place. 1 away Waratah Bay, still fighting the rider. A half length Italian Verdict. 1 to Tiger Royal and then Cativo. A length and a half Brown Bomber, a half to Lord Julian, and a length away last is Star Trist. On top of the hill they race, 1200 to go now. And still Camden Boy, about a length and a half to Beguiled, a half Sovereign Place, and now Waratah Bay, given more rain, has gone up to second. A length further back, Tiger Royal, Italian Verdict, 1 to Cativo, a half Brown Bomber, and a length to Lord Julian and Star Trist. At the 1000, Waratah Bay went up on the outside to join Camden Boy. They were followed by Tiger Royal, who's gone up to third. Beguiled dropped out of it quickly to last. By the 800 metre mark now, and Camden Boy a neck in front of Waratah Bay. Here comes Brown Bomber about 4 deep from Tiger Royal. Then Italian Verdict, a Sovereign Place, Cativo off the fence, and they're followed by Lord Julian and Star Tristan. I think Beguiled might have broken down. They've got about 600 to go as they come to the corner. And here now Cativo, seeing daylight, has swept round the outside to go to the lead. Cativo took the lead on the corner from Camden Boy, who's battling on. Waratah Bay's well beaten. Then Italian Verdict, Lord Julian might be the only danger, starting to come home well, but Cativo's dashed away with a big lead. 200 to go, Cativo 3 lengths in front. the rider went for the whip. It's got about a 3-length break on Lord Julian and in no danger of defeat. Encativo wins by about 4 lengths to Lord Julian. Italian Verdict third. Fourth is Star Trist, and then Sovereign Place, Camden Boy. A long break to Waratah Bay, followed by Brown Bomber, Tiger Royal, and a distant last in the races, Beguile. Official placings for the Bill Williamson Handicap. First race on the program today at Caulfield. Number 3 is the winner, Cativo, ridden by M. Clark. Number 3, Cativo, ridden by M. Clark first. Number 7, Lord Julian, ridden by D. Short, was second. And number 6, Italian Verdict, ridden by Mark Riley, was third. 3, 7 and 6. Number 3, Cativo, a bay mare 6-year-old by Sovereign Edition from Lanciari, trained by Colin Hayes at Angaston and ridden by Michael Clark. Second, number 7, Lord Julian, D. Short. Third, number 6, Italian Verdict, Mark Riley. Officially fourth was Star Trist, and fifth, Sovereign Place. Waratah Bay pulled very hard and was a spent for.
The rest of them are in. In fact, they're all in now. Oh, there's one rearing. Purple Empire, it may have been. Mean Dancer took a dive at the gate. They're set. Superdome's frisky. The long wait hasn't helped Superdome. It missed the start by about 6 lengths, and slow to begin too was Oriental Mill. On the other hand, Mean Dancer came out running. Going quickly was Travel Star with Assarab, and now going up the bolt a Loyal Guard with Live in Fear. They were followed just in behind by Peace Token, Expect to Welcome, getting a nice run up on the rail. Then Corpus Vixen, 2 lengths away. Behind those, the top weight King's Waltz from Test Check and Purple Empire Summer Reef. Further back in the field, Stout Finish, 2 lengths to Oriental Mill, Grey Knob, and 2 lengths last of all Superdome, who's almost tacked on. Racing to the 1,000 now, and the leader is Mean Dancer. Durham High's gone up in the pack to be with them, and so is Live in Fear. And there's another one up there with those two, and just in behind them, Loyal Guard, but giving ground. Corpus Vixen's close handy to the pace, and so is Assarab. They were followed by Peace Token, Travel Star. Schooner's the one that's up 4 deep on the outside of the leading division. Further back to King's Waltz around Expect to Welcome, who's midfield now. 2 lengths to Oriental Mill, getting around Test Check. Then Stout Finish, Summer Reef. Further back, Purple Empire, Superdome, and Grey Knob. At the 600-metre mark, Schooner on level terms with Mean Dancer, Durham High in the centre, and Live in Fear. Loyal Guard, Peace Token, Assarab, Corpus Vixen all poised behind those. Expect to Welcome, anxiously looking for a run. Travel Stars under the whip, not travelling well. Oriental Mill to the outside from King's Walk. They pack up into the straight. Mean Dancer just the leader. Assarab, Durham High, Schooner coming at it, and Corpus Vixen running a big race. Loyal Guard plodding away, and further out in the track, Oriental Mill and King's Walk. But it's Mean Dancer joined by Assarab, Corpus Vixen coming after them, and down the outside is King's Waltz heading to the outside fence. Assarab in front, King's Waltz out very wide. Assarab wins it narrowly, I think, from King's Waltz, but they're about 20 horses apart. Third's a good go, Corpus Vixen or Grey Knob. Peace Token next close up, Mean Dancer followed by Oriental Mill, Purple Empire. Then Schooner followed further back by Loyal Guard. They were followed then by Expect to Welcome, Summer Reef, Durham High. Travel Star never travelled like a winner. Schooner pulling up quickly, and well back Test Check, Superdome, Stout Finish, Live in Fear.
Well, now Assarab has probably won this. That's it, the grey getting to the front from King's Waltz, which has thrown it away, hanging off the track. Now Assarab favourite, 195.95. King's Waltz on the extreme outside, the other one there. I better give you the win just in case, because they are wide apart. Was $2 a win and 80 cents a place, and third is very, very close. We'll stand by on the result of the photo for third place. Sophie will be made after this Gosford race. Runners are going in pretty well there for this. The full placings in Adelaide, incidentally, 10, 1 and 8 were the numbers. 10, 1 and 8 were those numbers in Adelaide. And here in Sydney, the favourite is By Chance. It's $1.05 and 55 on the tote. And it's in the green, red quarters and quartered cap. Shane Dye, jockey RS Dye, expected to have a pretty big day at Gosford. And if you're just having a punt for the fun of it, he might be well worth following throughout the day. He's on number 1, By Chance. Green, red quarters and cap. That's it in stall 7 there at the moment. What else is in the betting there? Number 7 is the second favourite, and that's Rhonda's Island, drawn the inside stall, or Rhonda's Lad rather. Doesn't appear to have gone in yet in stall 1. And another one in the betting is number 4, Mariage or Mariake, whatever they call it. Yellow, pale blue sash and black sleeves. It's drawn out very wide towards the outside. It's a fine day up there, as you can see at Gosford. The track is good. You can see by the barrier attendants there going around in shorts and sand shoes and wearing caps that it's certainly a delightful day. Now there's one of the runners. There's the hold-up. A new bridle is being placed on one of the runners in this event. So that's the main hold-up for this event. That's Space Rogue. Space Rogue, number 10, with Darren Beedman, the rider. It looks as though they've just about got that new bridle set. Incidentally, in Adelaide, if you back the winner, number 10, Asarab, 195 and 95 was the official dividend. Number 1, King's Wall, second, paid 80. And number 8 got third, Grey Knob, paid $4.30. The Quinella on the first in Adelaide, $4.55, and the trifecta $172.05, $172.05. And we haven't heard yet what they're going to do with Adelaide, whether they're going to try and pick up that time or schedule them all back. 10 past 1 the next race, is it, in Adelaide? Right, well, that's back 5 minutes, and probably then by the third race in the program they'll have everything sorted out. Now there's Space Road going up towards the line. Looks just about set. Kevin Thompson is ready, so let's go across to Kevin now.
He's gone in. And they're set to run now as the starter sits off to his stand. And all ready for race 3. Space Rogue's rider balancing now. Set to run. On good now. Little movements towards the outside, but they're racing. Near the inside, Salacia, one of the smartest out. Rhonda's Lad has begun well, and Super Royal has ridden hard going up towards the lead. By Chance got away fairly well. He's about just behind the leaders settling down. Space Road coming over to join them quickly. A bit of bustling up front, and as they go to the 1300, Space Road came across and headed them off. 2 to Super Royal, By Chance third, Mariake fourth, 2 lengths to Top Thunder. And then over on the inside was Salacia from Rocky Mountain Man, and then Rezenabe, followed by Rhonda's Lad. Second last in the race is Star Runner, and last of all, on the outside of it was Jumping Gem, going past the 1,000-metre mark now and getting away in front. Space Rogue, a length and a half. Super Royal getting to second. Mariake moves up to third around By Chance, 2 lengths away then to Salacia on the rail. Rocky Mountain Man 3 wide, between them Top Thunder, and then over on the fence Rhonda's Lad, further back Jumping Gem. Star Runner next to last on the inside of Rezenabe, going on to the 650-metre mark, and still it's Space Rogue, the leader by a length and a half in front of Super Royal second. By Chance getting away from the rail, and Salacia goes up on his inside. Mariake is 3 wide, 2 lengths away to Rhonda's Lad, then Rocky Mountain Man, and then Jumping Gem. Well back on the race was Top Thunder, Rezenabe, and last of all is Star Runner. Coming up to the turn, Space Rogue is the leader, 3/4 of a length on Super Royal. On the fence third, Salacia, followed by Chance called upon, and then Rhonda's Lad. Mariake's dropped right out of it, and then Rocky Mountain Man into the straight, and Space Rogue the leader by a length and a half on Salacia. Out after it from Super Royal. By Chance is struggling at this stage. Salacia on the outside has moved up and joined Space Rogue. They're clear of Rhonda's Lad. It's Salacia and Space Rogue, and Rhonda's Lad the fence, but Salacia's holding Space Rogue, and Salacia wins it a long neck to Space Rogue. Third is Rhonda's Lad, then Star Runner, followed by Chance, every possible hope hit. Then Super Royal, followed by Rocky Mountain Man, Jumping Gem, Rezenabe, second last Top Thunder, last Mariake.
Well, 9, 10 and 7 are the numbers in the third race there. Number 9, Salacia, from 10, Space Rogue, and 7, Rhonda's Lad, which ran in different colours to those shown in the book, actually. Now it's time for the presentation. We go down to Keith Hill.
Makers bet much more attractive odds than that here on course. 7, Lord Julian at 75 cents, 6, Italian Verdict, 205. The Quinella, 3 and 7, paid $3.65. The Trifecta, 3, 7 and 6, paid $79.70.
Carlton are proud to be associated with Sevens Racing.
Go for the greatness.
Montgomery.
And up there in the thick of things with those two as they work along the far side, Rene's Caper, and dropping right out of ground is Kaipo Kildare. So they work down the side and heading to the 650 metre mark. And here the leader on the inside is Montgomery. Going up on the outside, Bilingual Fair now goes on terms, 2 lengths to Aldo. About 2 lengths to Rene's Caper, who's being ridden along, Domitari. And the newcomer Kaipo Kildare can't keep up. On the turn, 400 to go. Bilingual Fair shifted ground on the turn, and he lost about a half length in doing so, and Montgomery kicked away. 3/4 in front of Bilingual Fair, 2 lengths to Aldo, who's racing greenly, wants to duck in. Then further back behind those came Domitari, who's back there with Rene's Caper. Montgomery, the leader from Bilingual Fair, trying hard on the outside, coming very late now, and working at them is Rene's Caper. Rene's Caper races to Montgomery. Rene's Caper, Montgomery, they bob the heads. Rene's Caper in the last hop to Montgomery. Aldo got third, fourth Bilingual Fair. 6 lengths to Domitari and about 4 to Kaipo Kildare, who did make a bit of ground at the closing stages.
Rene's Caper's got up on the outside in the last stride to pay $2.05 a win, $1.15 a place. Second, number 2, Montgomery, 80 cents. Third, doesn't matter. There are only 2 place dividends on that race. The second on the program in Adelaide. Star drawn, and they're all ready for a start.
Field settles in the stalls. Couple of towy ones. There's the light. They're racing. Out wide, Star Drawn, Tamar Moon, Morning Minstrel away well. Hop Market began very quickly. Then came Wild Rampage and Cameronic behind them. Silver Shark well back with Inertia and Revenging last. At the 1,000, Star Drawn the grey by 2 lengths. Wild Rampage, Tamar Moon a length further back. Inertia, Devon Duke. They were followed then by Hop Market, Silver Shark, Revenging going up on the inside from Morning Minstrel, and Cameronic has dropped back towards the rear of the field. As they go past the 700, Star Drawn about a length and a half. Inertia, Wild Rampage on its outside, a length. Hop Market, Tamar Moon. Then Devon Duke followed by on the inside, Silver Shark, hard ridden from Fleet Yacht. Then Morning Minstrel, Cameronic needing a run, and last of all Revenging on the corner. Star Drawn left the rails, getting up on the fences. Inertia to join it, a length to Wild Rampage, about to come around them now from Hop Market. They're followed by Devon Duke as they enter the straight. Star Drawn just the leader. Wild Rampage went up to it on the outside now. Inertia under the whip, and then Silver Shark running on under pressure from Hop Market, Devon Duke and Cameronic. Wild Rampage shot to the lead at the 200. Clark riding hard, and Clark and Hayes look as though they're set here for the double in the first 2. And Wild Rampage draws away from Devon Duke and Hop Market and wins it well. It's Wild Rampage, 3 lengths to Devon Duke, a half head to Hop Market, then Silver Shark, Star Drawn and Cameronic, followed by Morning Minstrel, Tamar Moon, Fleet Yacht, and back towards the rear of the field is Revenging and Inertia. Official placings for the Show Day Stakes. Number 3 is the winner, Wild Rampage, ridden by M. Clark. Number 3, Wild Rampage. M. Clark is first. The judge calls for a photo for the minor placings to separate Devon Duke on the inside from Hop Market on the outside. That's how they'll finish. Devon Duke will just get second from Hop Market after the photo. Great win to Wild Rampage, who has scored quite well. Now in race 3, take out number 2, Unequivocal. And in race 4, scratch 2, Black Charleston, 11, Big Ash, 16, Papuan Lass, and 17, Kensun. After the photo for second and third, second place has gone to number 5, Devon Duke, P. Highland. And third, number 10, Hop Market, M. Barlow. 3, 5 and 10, the placings in race number 2. And trifecta yet to come after race 2 on the program here today. The winner of the Show Day Stakes, number 3, Wild Rampage. A bay colt by Bletchingley from Frivolous Lass. Raced by Swettenham Stud, manager R. Sangster, P. Hogan, J.G. Stubbs, and Lindsay Park Stud, manager Colin Hayes. Completed a training double for Colin Hayes and a riding double for Michael Clark in the first 2 events at Caulfield today. Second, number 5, Devon Duke, P. Highland. Third, number 10, Hop Market, M. Barlow. Officially 4th, Cameronic. And 5th, Star Drawn. Now the Quinella
has paid 8 program at Gosford as we go to Kevin Thompson, who's your caller. And in this particular race, away they go.
On the inside, Molokai Lady out fairly from Royal Centaur, and Critical Review showing up. Distance Circuit ridden hard out wide with Leningrad, and then John Sarvis followed by Addition Bay, My Boy Foo and Our Chevelle, and Raise the Limit had dropped out to last of all. Going into the turn at the 1300, Royal Centaur crossed over and dashed to the lead to Distance Circuit. Third a length away then Critical Review. On the fence, Molokai Lady caught out a little bit wide Leningrad, and 4 deep is John Sarvis. A length Sly Lad. Addition Bay is centre field. 2 to My Boy Foo, and then Our Chevelle 3 lengths away to Raise the Limit, and Tegan Chris being ridden hard at this stage as they go past the 900. The leader here is Royal Centaur by a length on Distance Circuit. John Sarvis goes up to third. Molokai Lady back on the rail, and then Leningrad. Sly Lad moving around the outside. Critical Review between runners. Addition Bay's got pushed back. He's back about 4th last on the inside now. Followed there by My Boy Foo, and then Our Chevelle. Second last, Raise the Limit. And last of all was Tegan Chris. Coming up towards the side of the course now. 550 left to go. Royal Centaur joined out 3 deep by Sly Lad, who's made a very fast move. And Sly Lad has swept past these leaders, coming to the turn and dash 2 in front. Addition Bay's getting out now. He's moving up about 3 wide as they swing for home. Where the leader, Sly Lad, to the Distance Circuit. Addition Bay going up the third with My Boy Foo. Then Molokai Lady followed by Our Chevelle. Sly Lad in front of the 200. 2 lengths on Addition Bay, My Boy Foo and Molokai Lady. And then out wide Our Chevelle. But in front of Sly Lad, he's got them all beaten. Our Chevelle out wide, Addition Bay and Molokai Lady all battle out the minors, but Sly Lad wins it well. Sly Lad has beaten Addition Bay. Molokai Lady probably third in front of Our Chevelle, which ran right off the course in the straight. Next, Raise the Limit, My Boy Foo and Leningrad. Then Critical Review, Distance Circuit, John Sarvis, Tegan Chris never in the hunt, and Royal Centaur, the early leader, tied the run at the tail.
Well, that's walked in. Number 2, Sly Lad. It'll pay $2.40 the win, 90th place. Number 4, Addition Bay. That was the favourite, second, 70. And number 5, Molokai Lady, $1.65. It's the one on the inside. Yes, they've run third. The one out wide flashed home but couldn't quite get there. Okay. Quinella 840 and Trifecta 164.80. Now, an alteration in Gosford. Number 11 got up to sneak third place wide out on the track, Our Chevelle. So official numbers are now 2, 4, 11. It looked as though 5 might have run third, but 11's got it in the photo. So 2, 4 and 11. He was a former champion who won some great races here, including the Blue Diamond at Caulfield. His name was Rancher. Let's have a look at Rancher, the side.
They called him the excitement machine. No spring 2-year-old, with the sole exception of Luskin Star, has been so decisively superior to his contemporaries.
Right down, it's 4 in a row. He's a brilliant colt, Rancher, and he eased that out to score.
After 4 wins from 4 starts that spring, Rancher was put away until the autumn. It was a similar story the following January, win after win after win. But the one that mattered, the Group 1 Blue Diamond Stakes, was still to come.
150 to go, Rancher 2.5 in front. Warchest starting to rattle home, Rancher 2 in front. Grosvenor coming late, but Rancher's going to hang on, I think. He's going to win it. Rancher's won the money.
8 out of 8, Australia's unbeaten 2-year-old, acclaimed as the equal of Todman, Vane and Banicato. Rancher didn't race again until the spring of his 3-year-old season, when he returned triumphantly in the Group 2 Ascot Vale Stakes, the race of champions.
Rancher is the leader with 100 metres left to go, top of the pack, trying hard. So is Warchest. Rancher in front, close to home, and Rancher will win it. Rancher won it by a half length.
Rancher had only 3 more starts before being retired due to a severe virus. So the curtain closed on Rancher's exciting racing career, with his personal scoreboard 12 starts, 9 wins, a second and a third and a fourth. He was never out of the frame. Rancher was retired to Middlebrook Park stud Scone. Naturally, as one would expect of such a champion, he was given a select book of mares, and the progeny of that first crop are now waiting to grace the racetracks. Middlebrook Park's John Massara.
He had scintillating natural speed. He comes from a highly prepotent sire line, the Bolrula line, whose sons and grandsons of Bolrula are doing so well at stud in America in particular. And the horse had great courage, and his conformation and soundness appears to have been passed on to his yearlings, and we're very confident of success with him.
What better source of brilliant speed than the horse who broke Vane's 900-metre record at his first start and slashed the open class 1,000-metre record at his second start? Rancher's yearlings topped the averages for a first season sire at the 1986 Sydney Easter Sale.
race ringing, so obviously...
And that, of course, was part of the Great Sires tape by Raceplay, and we'll be showing you more of those as time permits throughout the day.
Early, there's no pace on, and lobbing through on the inside of Noble Gay, the early leader, Nijinsky Star. A little bit of speed by Black Sam sees it go up and join Nijinsky Star, and they draw out 3 to Noble Gay, turn to Reason, Highland Ranger. The 10-year-old up midfield from Valiant, still close today. Roscrea Hill on the outside of Legal Issue, patiently ridden, and a length away last of all is Always Touchy. Working along the far side, going to the 14.50, and the leader is Nijinsky Star. A length and a half to Black Sam, a similar margin, turn to Reason, pulling hard. 2.5 away, Valiant Steel, Always Touchy, taking off around the grey Noble Gay. About 2 to Highland Ranger, Roscrea Hill and Legal Issue. There's about 6 or 7 lengths first to last as they work towards the 1200 point along the far side. Nijinsky Star a half 3/4 in front of Black Sam. 2 lengths, Always Touchy, joining Turn to Reason, but it's pulled hard, the horse on the inside, Turn to Reason. About 2.5 away behind those then came Noble Gay. Valiant Steel, Highland Ranger, Roscrea Hill, and Legal Issue hard ridden now in last placing as they pass the 1,000, heading down towards the 800, and it's Nijinsky Star, a half 3/4 lengths in front of in second placing Black Sam, 2 lengths Always Touchy, over on the outside of Turn to Reason, then a length and a half further back, giving a bit of ground Noble Gay. Around at Valiant Steel, they pack right up now. Highland Rangers off with Roscrea Hill, and last Legal Issue, but hard ridden. So they work to the 600 metre mark. Nijinsky Star led by a long neck to a half length in second placing Black Sam. They were followed by Always Touchy, Valiant Steel. On the rail, Turn to Reason, Highland Ranger struggling, Roscrea Hill, Noble Gay, Legal Issue, he's scrubbing its ears off as they turn for home, running to the 300. Nijinsky Star beat off Black Sam by a length. In third placing, getting up on the inside, Turn to Reason. Then Always Touchy out wide. He's starting to feel for this leader, Nijinsky Star at the 200. When Always Touchy made its claim out wide, it's the threat. Always Touchy ranges to Nijinsky Star, grabbed it in a twinkling, then Turn to Reason. But Always Touchy is starting to draw away, and this 5-year-old by Always Welcome wins it easily. 2 lengths, Roscrea Hill might have got up for second, an inch in front of Nijinsky Star, which didn't find a lot in the run home from Turn to Reason. Black Sam, Valiant Steel, 5 lengths to Legal Issue, a shocker. Old Highland Ranger beat one home, and that was Noble Gay.
Let's have a look now.
Rest of the field standing quietly as Inchydonny goes in, and so they're all set for race 3. Lights on, racing. Top of the Silks missed it about a length, fold away, and Inchydonny a little bit slow. Mania was first out. Victorlic and Elan began very well with Shackle looking for the lead round the outside from Damsel right up there today from Morel and English Mint. 2 lengths further back came Danique, and then Pseudonym Miss going round the outside, followed by Show'em, Sadie and Cammy. Then Fold Away, Inchydonny, and last Top of the Silks. At the 1200 there's been no pace on, they're only cantering. Elan and Shackle together in front, most horses pulling. About a length away in third place, Pseudonym Miss, the boy lets it go and it's shot to the front. Fourth, Morel from Victorlic, and then Inchydonny, Fold Away, English Mint, a length and a half further back, Mania. Top of the Silks moving round the outside, and they were followed by Show'em, Sadie, Canny, and last of all at this stage now is Danique. Down the side at the 800, Pseudonym Miss about a length in front of Shackle. In third placing is Morel up near the leaders. Elan on the inside. There's Fold Away taking them on now. Then Top of the Silks, English Mint, Damsel, Victorlic, Cammy. Then came behind them is Mania from Show'em, Sadie, Inchydonny and Danique at the rear. 500 out on the corner. Pseudonym Miss the inside. Just the leader now from Shackle. Morel moving up 3 deep. Fold Away weakening. Elan looking for the run from Victorlic, and then English Mint, and Top of the Silks running on fairly. And at the head of the others then is Show'em, Sadie. Pseudonym Miss led into the straight from Shackle and Morel.